Have you ever wondered how much a small YouTube channel makes? My channel has about 3,000 subscribers and I became monetized almost at the exact same time last year. So I'm going to be going over my revenue over the past 365 days, as well as how much money I make per view. We're going to go over some of these metrics, as well as how long it takes me to make a video, some sort of lessons I've figured out along the way, and what I plan on doing in the future. But I just want to say outright, I've made over $2,300 over the past year, and I'll post that up right there. And we're going to get again into how much money I make per 1,000 views, which is sometimes called RPM, revenue per meal, and stuff like that. And this does not include stuff like sponsored content, for example, because I'm a finance channel. Some companies reach out to me and offer me to promote their stock or their brand for a bit of money, which is similar to how other channels do it. So stay tuned and let's dig right into it. So overall, this is what the creator dashboard looks like. Up here you can see my subscriber count right here. It's a live count. You can see my views over the past 48 hours, and this is divided into each hour, as well as my top videos by views over the past 48 hours. So over the past 365 days, as you can see right here, I've earned $2,367, gained about 2,000 subscribers, and all my watch time, etc. And since we're interested in revenue, we'll go to this tab right here. And first, let's just show you exactly when I got monetized. So it's January 16th. I didn't get monetized until I think my first day. Yeah, my first day was January 18, 2021, where I earned $4.16. Published a video. The next day I earned like 42 bucks. So kind of came out with a bang. So yeah, my first day was January 18th. So it's been just like 2 days short of me getting monetized a year ago. But again, what we're interested in is looking at the past 365 days. How much money I made. Again, you can see my total revenue per meal. That's how much I earned from every 1,000 views. And this is, you also have to understand, this is in Canadian dollars. So this is about, I don't know, maybe around $11, a little bit less than $11 if you're looking at US currency. And this shows you, so I'm getting about 13 Canadian dollars for every 1,000 views, and obviously it varies very much by day. So at first, like $6, $10, $14, etc., and you can go all the way through. There are some days where I had like $64 for every 1,000 views, and some of those might be just like channel memberships. If someone joins your channel, they pay about, well, the very first level is about like $2.69. So those are all kind of like the spikes here. And so this is how much money you get for every 1,000 views. But this right here, $23.19, that's how much money that you plus Google make combined. So basically what that means is when you get monetized, part of that ad revenue goes to Google, right? You don't get all the revenue. And about 45, well, not about, exactly 45% of your revenue goes to Google, and you get the remaining 55%. So I feel like that's a sweet deal. I mean, like, for example, something like a Facebook or even TikTok, it's kind of hard to monetize your content unless you're really big and you have sponsored posts coming on your channel, right? So it's nice that from the outset, even when you're a small channel with just 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, 4,000 hours worth of watch hours, that's the requirement it takes to be monetized, you can still earn a decent amount just off of the ad revenue, right? And you get 55%, which I think is a pretty sweet deal. And I think that's actually where social media is transitioning to. It's going to be no longer just like your attention, and obviously you'll have an ad popping up. I think more and more there's going to be a shift to where content creators are going to demand money, part of the money maybe from ad revenue, or they'll have other models to be monetized. So this just breaks it down. Your estimated ad revenue, about $2,300. Your YouTube Premium, so those that watch without ads, were about $45. And your transaction revenue, which means like basically members of my channel, or if I was live streaming and they wanted to post, they want to just donate me a bit of money, like $5, that comes up in your transaction revenue. So I believe I just have one member right here. Yeah, all my transaction revenue came from my member channel memberships. This breaks it down by month, which we'll take a look at in a second. But I just want to give you a bit of tips. So these are my top earning videos, and I'll open this in a new tab, and basically you can see how much money I've made per video. My top video by far was this video where I had about 7,100 monetized playbacks, and it earned me $93.28. And as you can see, the length of the video is over 8 minutes. And part of it is strategic. I mean, obviously, if you don't have something to say for over 8 minutes, you don't want to make a video and just like bore your people who are viewing your channel. But at the same time, when you reach 8 minutes, that means you can have ads that are sort of in between, like not just at the beginning or the end, but you can have an ad in the middle of the video, and that increases your revenue if you make your videos generally over 8 minutes. I've noticed that for me, over 8 minutes, I tend to make more money. And so my highest grossing video right now, $93, not, amazing deal, but I mean, like, for a video that's 8 minutes long, and each video, it depends. Like, if it's a very new topic, I do a lot more research. Each video, I would say, maybe takes me about, on average, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to make. And I mean, I have around like 300 plus videos, so you can imagine, 600 hours times like $2,300 worth of revenue, and that's about like $3.50 per video. So I mean, I'm earning below minimum wage, but what I'm looking for is more so the long-term growth. Okay, so right now I have 3,000 subscribers, earning about like 2,300 in a year. But imagine if I have maybe 10,000 subscribers and double the amount of views, then I could potentially be making 4,600, and it starts to make more sense as you keep on growing. So that's kind of where I'm trying to go with this channel. I also like making videos, so it's kind of more for fun as well. But it's just also kind of cool to experiment, and I mean, I love trying different things. That's just the type of person who I am, so I think this is really cool. And so you can go all the way down, and I mean, this just shows you the top, I don't know, what is it, like 60 or a couple videos. And it goes all the way down to like $13 when I talk about oil tankers, this video right here. So really cool what you can see with your channel analytics, and your revenue per meal, cost per meal, etc. You can even go and look at your audience, and like just, it's kind of cool. But if we're going back to revenue, I just want to show you that it like varies so widely. Like when I started out, so this is January, this is January 2021. I made $125 the first month of being monetized. And then it kind of like, went to 192, went back to 122, then to 160. Then in May, I earned $506. And then went back down to 321, 300, 115. Then it went to $39. I stopped posting as much. School started picking up. October, then it was $93. November, 243. December, 119. And so far, $22 in January. And we're already halfway through the month. So I probably won't even reach $100 here. And I just want to show you this because, like, it varies so widely from month to month, depending on how many videos you make, sort of what's being popular in the stock market, especially if you're not like a very established channel like mine. If you're just a small channel, you're sort of at the whims of what's being popular in the market. So last year, so many retail traders flooded the market, and they watched videos about a lot of the stocks that I was talking about, and then slowly, and I would say, the peak was like April, May, June, even July was great. But then sort of like coming into the new year, into September, less and less people were kind of interested in those videos. There was like a mass exodus of retail traders, and basically therefore less people watching my videos, which means less revenue for me, okay, because you get paid per view, or per ad view if you want to be specific. So it just varies, and I think consistency is key. Just try to keep increasing the quality of your content. But yeah, just know that monthly earnings can be incredibly volatile. I mean, going from $500 in May to less than $40 in September. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to count this as your main source of income. But I just want to show you one last thing that I find super, super fascinating is if you're looking at the last, let's just take a look at the last, I don't know, 28 days. And if you see your top earning videos in the last 28 days, for example, this oil tanker video made me $7 in the last 28 days. You can see more. And basically what I want to be talking about is passive income. You posted a video a year ago and you're still earning ad revenue because people click on it. So, I mean, for example, I'm looking at, I mean, I know it's not much, but like you can see the long-term projection of this is that I talked about Cardano. This was December 4th, so not even like way more than a month ago. And I'm still earning, I mean, sure, it's 9 cents, but I'm still earning some money from it. Like, I think that's just like really cool. So for example, even this stock, I posted in June 7th, right? That was a long time ago, and I earned 8 cents, right? And I mean, obviously, if I was a much bigger channel, I would be hopefully getting more clicks on the video. But I mean, it's still like pretty fascinating to see that videos you made over a year ago or 2 years ago are still earning you revenue, right? And that's just like the amazing thing about passive income. I talk about, like, for example, this one was published in March 20th, my portfolio, and I mean, like, you can go back up here and just like look at all my videos and how much money they made me over the past 28 days. So even this one, like I published on December 19th, more than 28 days ago, and like I'm still earning money on it. So I think that's just really cool. So anyways, I hope you really enjoy this video. Again, if you look at my revenue over the past year, just know that it's like highly volatile. I'll just go you slowly through the days here because this might be pretty fascinating. But yeah, some days I'm earning like $1, other days I'm earning over $40, and you can just see again just like the volatility. So my advice is try to post consistently. Obviously, don't stress it if you're in school. For example, I'm balancing studying for school, completing my master's, writing a couple of papers, preparing for med school interviews. So, don't stress it. And if you see something you think it might be a big hit, create a video, maybe spend a couple hours on that, and then just kind of like move on. But most importantly, have fun with it, because you don't want to go a year in, let's say you're still not monetized and you'll be completely burned out. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you think of this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about saving money, investing in stocks, as well as my full portfolio. And there's a couple links down below in the description, for example, to check out the free Discord. We're trying to grow a community there. But anyways, cheers everyone, and peace. I hope you like the mug there.